Hey guys, what's up everyone? It's Jackie Felix here, and today I just want to make a pretty quick to the point video about the GLab patch notes for 27th of August 2021. Now, this will mainly be focused around the large-scale node war siege changes, but there's also some other interesting changes I want to go through with you guys real quick. So first off, with the cooking utensils, you don't need to spam buy cooking utensils anymore. You can buy a repair item from like an NPC vendor, and this is different for Advanced Supreme, alchemy, and cooking utensils. And so essentially you can just have one cooking utensil or one alchemy utensil inside your house and repair that on repeat, is from what I understand in this. Now, I don't know how this will exactly affect the people producing these alchemy or cooking tools for the marketplace. So I guess we'll see on that. The next point I want to go through real quick is they added like a quest where you can distinguish which portal is Aakman and which one is Hystria. So as you can see, the difference is the Hystria portal kind of has a yellow or golden glow on the outer edges. So that's an interesting note as well. After that, so the main thing here, before I go on to node war and siege changes, there's also an interesting change for any wizard or witch players, where I saw this change. So essentially, meteor shower, you can no longer hold meteor in place essentially on your horse. So like before, you could get on your horse and pre-charge a meteor on top of your horse and pretty much hold that because you wouldn't be running out of stamina. Now, I'm not sure when it says after a certain period of time, I'm not sure how much time that is. I'll assume be around 30 seconds or a minute. So that's interesting point of note you guys should keep in mind of. All right, let's go into the main changes for tonight. I want to go through is the node war siege changes. So apparently there's no longer going to be like a stalemate system for node war and siege. Essentially, how it's gonna work. Sorry, this is probably mainly for siege. There's no longer gonna be any liberation system. My bad. What this system is like, it's a new point system where the more points you get, the higher rewards you'll get. So essentially, if there are multiple guilds on, for example, Calpheon, and it's reached its 4-hour mark, then the guild with the most points will win the territory, and the guild with the second most points will get the next reward, and so on and so on. So as you can see here, the main changes right now is if your guild that loses your fort, you will get 150 mil and 10 medals, right? If you're a guild where your fort is still alive, however you're not in the top 6 in terms of points, you'll get 250 mil and 36 medals. Now, as you go on to 6th place, it's 300 mil and 36 medals. 5th place is 400 mil, 36 medals. 4th place is 500 mil, 36 medals. And this 4th place was the old reward system for stalemating the region, right? The 3rd place is 600 mil and 36 medals. 2nd place is 700 mil and 36 medals. And 1st place is 2 billion silver, 1,000 spirit dust. This is like the same old rewards. So it's like 3 bill roughly worth of items, right? Now, what does this mean essentially for you guys when you're looking at a system like this? Well, I think it kind of punishes the weaker guilds a lot more. Even on the cap regions such as Madaya and Valencia, there's still a huge strength disparity between like some of the tier 1 guilds and some of the siege and tier 2 guilds. So what this means essentially is that the weaker guilds have a lower reward system, and it becomes less incentivizing for them to drop for siege and try to fight it out, right? So I think what this is going to do, at least for NA, is some of the weaker tier 1 guilds or some of the weaker guilds that can't really bring that many people to siege, probably there'll be a lowering of the fort count, right? And there probably won't be a thing with the stalemating alliance, that won't be a thing anymore. And it will just it will incentivize like stronger guilds to drop on some of these regions, and maybe potentially, I don't think this really promotes that much more alliance systems and stuff, because you still want to fight. This is a system where like this point system. So how it works is you have 100 points per 1%. So if you had, for example, 90% of your fort HP at the end of siege, I think this means that you'll get 9,000 points, right? And then for every kill you get 2 points, and 1 death. For every 1 death, you gain 1 point, right? So that's interesting. You gain points for killing and dying. And then also here is the annexes. You can see the different annexes. Supplies 700, watches 800, enhanced FTs 800, normal flame towers 400, wooden fences 100 each. So I think what's good about this point system is it incentivizes more players to just actively PvP instead of just dropping sick down on a region in the hopes that it does stalemate for these 20 to 30 fort regions. So it will definitely lower down the fort count for guilds that can't bring that many people and can't compete. Probably won't think too much about dropping in the future, since it does cost 1 billion silver in guild funds to drop a fort down. Yeah, this is like one of those changes where I have to look into it when it comes to live servers for 2 or 3 weeks, see what happens exactly. I think this is a good system. I think I have hopes for the system, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have some concerns or some worries about this new node war or siege point system, right? So if you guys have any questions or concerns about this new reward system and how regions or sieges can't stalemate anymore, let me know in the comment section down below. And also join the Discord if you want to have a conversation there either, or hit me up on Twitch. Links in the description down below. I'll put this Global Lab patch notes in the description down below as well. And apart from that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.